court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your... Brando Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get you fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my zip the back that like a pogo. Don't do these they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they going wild down in Soho.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Move.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And incomplete to open things up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Second and 10 now, it's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. On first down, Trubisky. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Bortles leads the Jags up first and 10 at their own 24. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
Man, I got
that
the block
play
better
going
than this.
absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. Now Bortles throwing on second down. And it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel.
Hank. Move. 11B.
To throw is Bortles.
Oh, we threw the ball, bro.
A Bear sack. Khalil Mack coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
18. Lock in.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, 18. Blue.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brady, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Wasn't a ton of space, but a great move. He's able to work it to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go, let's go. Spread right, 72. 372.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
11.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. And that is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
All good.
On play action, now Bortles. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. So again, they'll throw with Bortles. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Trick front. Move.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst track.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant taking it in. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Spinning past him. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ran, up. Ran, up. Move.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw and got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
18. Ran, up. Ran, up. 18.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
18.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Third and 2. Now Trubisky. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel from 19 yards away. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Bortles now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
372. Show left, show left. 11B, 11B. Move.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Punch right, punch right, punch right. Hey, let's go. Trip left, trip left. 73, 73.
Tighten up, tighten up. Do it together.
On third and long, it's Bortles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
How did I know he was going to underthrow that shit? Yeah, damn. Oh, he was going to underthrow that shit.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Go wide open. And he underthrows it.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. On third down, Trubisky under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. This from 54 yards away. And Parkey's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just three.
Well, getting the three turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
So right, so right. Hey, 54, Ricky. Hank.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. This is taken in. It's complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Green 80. Green 80. Green attack.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles.
Oh, no, bro.
Escaping the pressure.
Come on, bro. He
And
can't break
just
free
gets
to
rid
get
of
free.
it. Throws it away.
Come
A
on.
wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Nigga broke free.
I like that right there.
People,
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Lucy. Move.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
76. Move. Green attack.
To throw, it's Bortles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
11B. Hey, hold it. 372.
Hey, y'all, there's a blitz over there, y'all.
Move.
I know what to do.
Green attack.
Here's Bortles to throw. He's going to let it go
Got him,
deep
Coach.
for the end zone.
Come on, Blake.
Incomplete with a
Come
clock
on,
showing just
Blake.
3 seconds left.
Ah, come on, Blake, man. Come on, man.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 39. And Lambo will put this one through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And a reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Bortles to the former Colt Moncrief for a Jaguar first down.
Hey, 54 Ricky. 11.
Bortles now on first down.
Oh, come on, man. Let my man go.
And incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Bortles will try again on 2nd down.
That was
Looking
so
long for
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Come on,
And it's
he
intercepted.
Oh my
Adrian
God.
Amos
Good
with a
job.
pick. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of
Drill
running
him
out the
behind me. I
wrong
throw the ball,
door
then he gets
and
in
running
front
into
of
your
me.
pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, man. What the fuck is
And he's
going?
met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's not no loss.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And Miller with it over the middle.
That's a
Only
pick,
3
man. Why they
yards
give
on
me
the
that?
catch. It's 3rd down. And boy, they had
Why they
high
give him
praise
that?
for this
He's
rookie
standing
receiver
right
when
there.
we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly
Standing
did, and
right
obviously
there.
they liked his
And his man
measurables.
just break in front
Otherwise,
of
they
my
would have
man
brought
when they
him
trail
onto the
him.
team.
Boom, the ball
Height,
go up in there.
weight, speed, all
My
of
man
that.
standing right
But
there
how
cannot
about what they
take it
really
off.
said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Gotta go.
Now it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. Being chased out left.
Yeah, baby. There we go. Oh, let's go, baby.
One that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie
Spin move.
Harrison.
Get up.
Now he
Spin
throws
move.
it over. And
Go,
he's able
baby.
to get it back here to the 33-yard line.
What wasn't going to let me get there for a
And
second.
Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
I know what to do.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Oh, come on. Somebody got to get a hand on him, man.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Come on, man.
Lucy.
All right, y'all. We're going to do this stuff.
Watch 36. 36 the mic.
Move.
Here we go, D. All day defense.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh.
Finding some room at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
All good. 11B. Move.
On 1st down, Bortles.
Ah,
The ball comes out
how
on
the
the
fuck
hit, but they'll
everybody
say
get
it's
pressure, man?
incomplete.
We
Pretty
fucking
good
every
coverage
fucking
there.
body, and they
Both
still
of these
getting pressure.
defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Now Bortles throwing on second down.
Come on, man. Oh, they was going to let him pick that.
Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Oh, man.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard.
How the fuck they making?
Touchdown, Chicago! Jordan Howard, 55 yards. And the Bears have broken the tie. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And they'll run it here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th.
Lucy. 372. Move. Throw that. Shut.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Green 80. 372.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
This is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
On first down, they run with power. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but works in clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Let's go, run the ball here. Hey, 18. Sit up. Right, 80. Sit up.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Marcel Darius. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Trubisky will throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Yannick Ngakoue in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Spins past him, and now running right through it. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Open man right side is Shark. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Set. Green 80. Hey, 54, Ricky. 11B, 11B.
Back to throw. A throw left side complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Hey, let's go. Trip left, trip left. Spread right, 72. 372. 11. Hank.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Lucy. Go left. Move.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Lucy. Move.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They try again with Cohen. And some space here. There he goes left side. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And how about that? He missed it. Won't matter much in the final shakedown, but a bizarre way to end this victory. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a toss coming right side. That's Cohen, and he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run, and the